You're continuously sacrificing for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does sacrifice mean, brothers and sisters? Sacrifice examples are when a mother sacrifices her body, her energy for her child, so that that child can be raised, that milk can be provided for. What is sacrifice, brothers and sisters? Sacrifice means when a wife has to sacrifice her time with her husband because her husband has to work to support for the family for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or another example, a wife has to sacrifice her time because her husband is continuously doing the work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is sacrifice, brothers and sisters. Sacrifice means that when you have a burning desire to go eat Cold Stone, ice cream, where you do it every week, you sacrifice that one desire and you instead go feed one of the orphans in Detroit. This is sacrifice, brothers and sisters. One of the sacrifices is that instead of playing video games at home, you do it every day. Come to the masjid so you can pray salah in jama'ah. This is a small sacrifice. Instead of buying that 59th pair of shoes, donate 10, donate 12 pair of shoes for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you could probably put shoes on somebody's feet, brothers and sisters. Sacrifice means when your kids want another toy, another Disney movie, you sacrifice that. And you support the orphans overseas, and you show your kids, look at, this is how we sacrifice for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sacrifice means when your wife wants to go to the movies with you, she wants to spend family night, you guys both together sacrifice and say, let's go to the masjid, there's a halaqah there, there's an event in the masjid, so we can participate, so we can show the people that we still are here, we are your neighbors, we are Muslims, we are part of this ummah. That is sacrifice. What is sacrifice for you, brothers and sisters? The previous predecessors, they would go hungry for each other. They would take their shirts off and give it to the person who didn't have any clothes right then and there. What is the sacrifice that you are willing to make for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Where is the Ibrahim? Where are the Ismails of this world? Where are they today? Each and every one of you has that potential within you. Just like Ibrahim had a blade and he cut that which was distancing him from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Each and every one cut the anger, cut the adultery, cut the cheating, the stealing, the lying, the falsifying documents, whatever is, cut it between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is hindering your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you will find yourselves on the day that this sacrifice that you made for His sake will bring ease on the day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you are willing to sacrifice something so small for your brother and sister, you relieve their pain, Allah will relieve your pain on the day of judgment. If, brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم. That you will never attain that high level of status, that attain that taqwa, unless you really sacrifice, you spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows what you're sacrificing. Allah knows what you're spending for His sake, brothers and sisters. Allah knows what you're doing for His sake.